Okay,
So
so
junior.
So junior, it is his second day of actual lessons. He came in at a 4.
Okay.
He was one of our kiddos who had come in September, left right away in September.
Okay.
No,
Did you guys service him first?
Kelly started with
Kelly
him.
started.
He left
okay.
after like 3 weeks.
Okay.
Don't think he was in any sort of formal schooling in his months that he was gone.
Oh dear.
So back, and
Okay.
he behaviors had been a major problem in September, and has been much improved, and just seems to be ready to learn.
Okay.
He really strikes me as a child who just hasn't had instruction. He really does. So, we're
this is
working.
perfect for him that you have him.
Yeah, I just wish it would have been longer.
Yeah.
We're working in 7s.
Okay.
So, and
Wow.
yeah, and he's doing well. He has 32 known words, and when I say known for him, it means well, very well known. Either he knows it or he doesn't.
Okay.
And he is excited to learn words. I have a word in my brain today. So he wants to learn.
Okay. Okay. Great.
He has a strength in being able to say words slowly and record sounds in writing,
Okay.
and struggle with initiating and reading. So I'm really trying to link those two things and get it started just like you would in writing.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in with a very low frustration level, so it was a meltdown right away,
Okay.
and has very much started to do that on his own, using at least the first letter. So it's been my goal for him to cross-check that with the picture and make sure the attempt he's making makes sense, and for him to do that without looking at me. Right now he's just so excited that he made an attempt that he looks to me for confirmation, like, hey, I did something, aren't you proud?
Right. So you're saying the visual in writing is so strong, and he's just starting to attempt to use what he knows in reading. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So we worked last week on the day that I had him for a lesson. We had been in roaming working on, you check that, see if you're right with the slow check. So we've been on Friday he started to do that a little bit. How can you check? And then he went in to do that.
Okay.
And my other big goal for him is to keep building his word base now, so that he has something to use.
Okay. So you've already done the early procedures of how to look at birds and all of that.
Yes, he did really well. He did really well with hearing and recording sounds, and we did all that in roaming because I could tell he was doing it anyway.
Yes.
And then we did when we were doing some work with words, I could tell just by what he was doing that he made words letter by letter.
Okay.
So when I started, and we also did some work with the ending. That was something he could do. So we did the ing ending, and today we are doing. Today we're doing another one because he was having a hard time bringing the whole part over when I did it on Friday. So we're going to do it again with another bird.
Okay, so you are, that's kind of what I was asking,
Yes.
is are you in those initial procedures?
Yes.
And but I'm glad you're going with what you've seen him be able to show you, especially at this time of year. We want to make it, but you're staying here because you want to be sure that's firmed up, and that's important too. Okay. Okay. So you have what's the book? Running record book and
His running
new book.
record book today is The Big Yellow Castle,
Okay.
and his new book is Baby Bear Goes Fishing.
Okay.
And there was some good opportunity in there to show him going
Yes.
fishing, to link what we were doing and have him looking all the way through those words.
Okay. Something taking away from my future leader learning last week, is that I'm going to, today during your new book, be kind of taking information about what it is you are placing or planting, what it is that you are prompting and scaffolding for, and then what it is you're allowing kind of his work, and then if you need to come in or not. Okay. So, I mean, it's not a big deal because that's what you do anyway,
Yeah.
but that's a good place to have a conversation afterwards then.
All right.
So, okay, good.